do you think you do? Why you looking so sad? It's a not so bad. It's a nicer place. I shut up with your face.
Okay, everybody. Mexico City in the house already. Where's the Guinness? That will never happen again. That was an awful mistake. We got Alana. Let's go, Lou. Lou's fan base heavily in the house already. Okay, I can't even start. I got to do my intro, guys. Your comments are just coming up too fast. All right, so welcome to Sold Out 2026. Watching from Italy. Awesome. Newfoundland. Geez, man alive. All right. We got Lou. We got Down Under Dave. And we've got Darren. What's up, gentlemen? How is the brand new year? Anybody get hungover or do anything stupid or make any resolutions?
None of the above.
It's a good thing about not being a drinker is you can't get hungover.
I was going to consider a resolution, but I changed my mind.
Are you going to be nice this year?
No, I'm going to actually be a little bit meaner.
Oh,
God, a little bit meaner. Jeez.
I didn't think there was room for that.
NC Dad throwing the Toons Brothers memberships around. Thank you, sir. Yes, Happy New Year to everybody. There is no 220 before it starts yet. 306, actually, as I'm watching it now. Silicon Valley, California. Everybody in the world is watching the greatest podcast on the planet. We are Toons Brothers, and we've got another night of missioned souls. What I have done here, because my list, which isn't even half of what's on their website, $2 from Kevin Brown. Happy New Year, he says. Thank you, sir.
£2.
What?
£2.
Whatever.
He's got the wrong thing there. Liverpool.
Okay, I'm gonna briefly just close my comments because I get distracted. All right. So since I have so many videos ready to roll, I have made 3 different folders for myself, so I have an idea what I'm looking for. I have the current episode, which I have handpicked 10. We may or may not get to them all because we may or may not get diverted by requests. People don't have gifting turned on. Okay, so yeah, everybody read J back there. Anyway, I have also went to the good stuff, which is the stuff I like. None of this pertains to the band's covers. This is just, I like the song by the original band. I have a folder called where, song's okay. And I have a folder called God Help Me. So what I have done, I spent 2 hours listening to, I went through the Mission Soul stuff I have and went to the original artists of the songs I had never heard before. So I at least have heard it by the original artist. So with that being said, we're going to start this show out on a very, very high note. Not that I've seen it, but well, you'll all see. You just know it's going to be good, right? So here we go. Let's start this out correctly for 2026. Okay, so I forgot to pause, and that's all right. Van Halen Jump, by my understanding, this just dropped. So Day Ron.
Yeah, I think it was the 30th or 31st. I mean, it was recently that they dropped this. Van Halen has always been a band that I could take or leave. Their hits are good, and their deep tracks usually are forgettable, at least in my opinion. And I know I'm probably in the minority there, but I've always given Eddie credit for some of the innovation that he's done. I've thought that he has been bypassed by quite a few guitarists over the years. But so far, these young individuals have done a great job. We got Sheena and Stacy, right, on the vocals. They sound really good. So far, the guitar work is on point. The keyboard is on point as well. This song "Jump" I think was my introduction to the band, if I remember correctly. It might have been one of their covers that came out before this, but that 1984 album got played a lot in my younger years. So far so good.
Okay, Captain Lou.
If I didn't see these kids playing the song before they started singing, I would have thought I was listening to the actual song. I think they nailed it perfectly. It's not one of my favorite songs by Van Halen, but the vibe coming off of this video, I'm really enjoying it. And I do like Van Halen more than the other guys do on this panel. I don't like every single thing they've done, but I have a wider selection of songs that I really appreciate from the band. And so far, it's going good. That's all I have for now.
Happy New Year from Las Vegas, says 18-wheeler Eddie. Down Under Dave.
Yeah, I was really hoping you're going to do this because I saw it pop up on my YouTube, so I didn't watch it, and I thought, I hope Rob puts this on tonight because I want to see how well they do. When this one came out, I wasn't a big Van Halen fan. I had a lot of friends who were, and they got pissed off because I liked this one, and they didn't. It was a bit like, when Kiss brought out their poppier stuff. So this has always been a favourite of mine, and what I really like is I've heard a few people do covers of this, and they never get that synth part right. It always sounds off. This thing sounds exactly like the original, so it's great.
All right, Saudi Arabia back in the house. This is absolutely incredible. We got Central Florida. We got Myrtle Beach. San Diego, California. Okay. Yes, not my favorite Van Halen song, but loved it when it came out. Still like it. Maybe just a product of overhearing, but they're killing this. And Dave's spot on. That keyboard sounds just like the album keyboard tone, and it is very. Maybe there was some kind of setting that's downloadable to get that exact sound or whatever, because it's so hard to replicate all that stuff perfectly. And of course, David Lee Roth, some good stuff, some bad stuff vocally. This is one of his better songs, and I'm not offended by what I'm hearing. This is pretty solid so far. So let's continue with Jump. I got too many windows open here. Here we go.
You don't know, you won't know until you begin. So can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? I might as well jump.
Okay, that deserves a pause. First of all, sorry, Abu Dhabi in the house. How incredible is that? Maybe not for you guys, but for me in little North Dakota, that's awesome. Holy Eddie Van Halen shredding. Lou.
I think she went extra and added more to it than what you're in the song. And I did mention earlier, if I wasn't just hearing, I thought it was the song from the beginning. So I pretty much mentioned the perfection of the keyboard and all that from the intro. I just want to take this quick time to say, I think we were better off doing this show tonight than last night, because last night people are partying, visiting other people, and we might not have got as big as a crowd last night. And supposedly, I didn't get to see it. Rick Springfield was supposedly on one of those New Year's Eve specials last night, but I can't find it yet. I'm gonna maybe try again. Maybe there'll be a video released later on, because I want to see what he did and how he sounded.
Beautiful. We also have where was it? You guys pop in. So Hong Kong in the house. All right, Darren.
Yeah, I mean, again, I give Eddie credit. I wouldn't have said that this is one of his most iconic solos, but she did nail it. Now, I have a handful of people that tune into our shows that send me messages. One of them had requested this and was really hyping this up. And I really wanted just to say, hey, I appreciate it, but I don't want to get my hopes up, right? Not like I would have the highest of hopes for anything from Van Halen, but I don't want to go in with a high expectation and then be let down when we're trying to do a natural reaction to this stuff. But she freaking nails it. And I agree with Lou. I think she actually added a little something to it. So, I mean, not like she ad-libbed or anything like that. I thought I had some zip to it. So I think she did great.
All right. In the house, Honolulu, Hawaii, and Dublin, Ireland, Dave.
Yeah, I just admire her confidence in attacking, solos by some of the legends of rock, and she just doesn't falter. So, yeah, it annoys me a bit, like I said as well, but, well, good for her. These little fat fingers just don't do it.
Yeah, and I had to pause it because, it's not one of Eddie's most complex things, but it's a legendary sound of his, right? With the tapping and everything. And I said it before, and I was not kidding. She is quickly becoming my favorite guitarist. And I know you're going to say, oh, she doesn't write her own stuff. Shut up. I'm just saying the ease in which she plays, the joy in which she plays it is just incredible and fun for me to watch. Her facial expressions while she's kicking it on that guitar are just awesome. All right, let's get back to it. And Israel in the house, absolutely outstanding. It is just amazing that music can bring every country or whatever divisiveness there might be out there, just takes a back seat when it comes to music. Somebody saying awesome generosity from J Bake. You will learn that, who just gifted 50 memberships. J Bake is our biggest supporter and one of the greatest guys in the world. Everybody say hi to J Bake. Benny gives what? Holy cow.
Thank you, Benny, for the super chat.
Wow, that is awesome, Benny. Yikes. I don't even know what to say. What a great way to start it. What an amazing cover. Wrap up thoughts on this song, Mr. Down Under.
I just think absolutely nailed it. I like I said, that keyboard for me is the most important part of that song. And I said I've heard so many covers where they just ruin it. They nailed it. Everything about that was just high quality. And like I said, I actually love the song. So,
all right, we got Vet 62. I'm assuming you like 62 Corvettes, or you have one. Love watching you crazy dudes. That makes one of you. Okay, Lou.
Well, they kept it tight all the way to the end, and they gave it their own little twist and gave it an ending that's boom instead of like a fade thing. But I got to have one criticism. They lacked the high notes that you expected to hear at the end of the song. It would hit those high notes on the keyboard that they didn't do. I just have to be honest. And Mr. J-Bag gifting out memberships is very kind. Just hurry up and gift me those CDs you promised, okay?
Rommel watching from Baghdad while missile rockets are blasting. If that isn't dedication to the mission souls, I don't know what is. He's tucked under something so rubble won't come down on his head and disturb his mission souls viewing. Absolutely awesome. Stay safe. We hate that all that crap's going on in the world, but it is what it is. All right. Yes. Jump. Absolutely fabulous. So now I am going to go with an What? Oh, you didn't go, Darren? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Darren.
All right. Well, the only thing that I'm disappointed in is that nobody even attempted to do that high jump with the splits. I mean, holy cow. I mean, that's what the song is all about. I know Lou can still do it. I mean,
who can never do it?
to be honest, Darren, I don't think they would have had enough room to do it in there.
Probably not, but at least, I mean, somebody could have pretended they were trying. I don't know. No, absolutely phenomenal job. I mean, it lived up to the hype that it was given. So yeah, good job. I think the one mistake that you've made here is now, will anything else tonight live up to that? I mean,
that is
put
the
it
challenge.
on an extremely high note. So it's a challenge. So let's see what else you got in the bag.
I thought about that when I was putting together tonight's show. I thought, do I start that strong? But I'm up for the challenge. Daryl, I really enjoy watching your reactions. I think you're the best reactors on YouTube. Yes, that is gospel. That is true. Thank you. No, kidding aside, appreciate everybody watching. All right. Go ahead.
I want to answer J-Bake. They don't have to be signed. I just want something to blast in my car. That's all.
You're gonna blast an album in your car?
He's gonna send CDs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna turn the comments off while I get ready for the next one because I can't do two things at once. I'm just OCD like that. So we're gonna try to hit the that I have picked out. One of them, anyway. Because this has been heavily requested. And when I say it's got nothing to do with the band. These are just songs that I take it or leave it. So here you go.
Come on, everybody, clap your hands. Oh, you're looking good. I'm gonna sing my song. It won't take long. We're gonna do the twist, and it goes like this. Come on, let's twist again, like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again, like we did last year.
Okay, yes, Toons Brothers should wish Nasus a happy 17th birthday, and of course we do.
Happy birthday. We hope you're actually watching this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and take your time and enjoy your age, because pretty soon you'll be paying bills and absolutely miserable with life like the rest of us. Are you kidding me? Come on, people. J Bake,
Couldn't be outdone by anybody. Thanks for the super chat, Jason.
I can't say enough, guys. I absolutely appreciate it. We appreciate it, but never feel obligated to do it. This is a very expensive world to be living in. We're doing this for fun, and we think that clicks and likes should be paying us, not out of your pocketbooks. But my God, absolutely incredible. Yeah, Twist Again. Honestly, I didn't even know this song existed. Yeah, I this must be like a part 2 to Let's Do the Twist or whatever.
Yep. You're right.
Which was an song to begin with. The remake for me is to begin with. They're doing a good job from what I heard on the original. It's just not my cup of tea, but Down Under.
Yeah. I mean, I know the song. Yeah, I'm a bit like you. This is not my kind of music typically, but you know, you can only judge what they do, and they do a great job with it. So, like I said, it's hard because you just come off Jump and you go into this. So I gather this was in your folder.
Yes.
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 Okay.
I'm going to try to mix it up. DJ Inferno, thank you for that 20, but you should be spending that on your recovery.
Absolutely.
And any leads on the absolute cowards that you had to deal with, I'm just curious. Maybe shoot me a Facebook message or something. I'd like to learn more about what's going on there. All right, Captain Lou.
Well, it's like, I was kind of put off, like, wow, they're doing this song, you know? But yeah, from my point of view, it's like, this is the kind of music that planted the foundation of what we enjoy today. If it wasn't for that stuff and somebody building on that, and the next generation is building up even more, we might not be hearing the music we love so much. So just for being a good foundational piece of historical music, I'm going to say so far, I'm liking what they're doing.
You would have been a teenager when this sort of music was out there, Luke.
I wasn't even born yet.
Okay, Darren.
I'm going to pass some information to you and the rest of the people watching. I was born in 1961, okay? Not 1861, 1961.
Oh, that's where I've got it wrong. I thought you said before 1861.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were doing well. Must be the cheese.
Okay, Darren.
So, the Twist, well, it looks like they came out a year apart. If I'm seeing this correctly, this would have been the Twist Again, or Let's Twist Again, came out in 1961, so the year that Lewis was born, or was it 100 years after? Whatever it was. So yeah, I mean, I think the Twist is iconic. I'm not sure if Chubby had nothing else to go to but trying to recapture the magic off of the Twist and stay relevant. I don't know what else he would have had as singles that would have been very popular. I mean, I don't know a huge amount about Chubby's music, but it's okay. I mean, they're doing a great job with it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think
that song was done by a different artist before Chubby Checker. I have to look up who it was, but
okay.
I'll let you guys know in a few minutes.
Okay, NC Dad. Seriously, it bothers me in a good way. I hope and pray whoever is donating, and we appreciate it, that you can afford it. Please know that we do not expect any of this. You guys are blowing my mind today. Wow. I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Watching from Down Under is Elmer. What's up? fellow countryman of Mr. Dave Down Under. I can 100% afford it, says NC Dad. Thank you. We appreciate everything you bring to this channel. NC Dad, another awesome friend of all the shows on the YouTube channel, Tunes Brothers. I'm sorry, I'm just fluttered right now. Let's
the
get
original
back.
version. The original version was by Hank Ballard in the mid
Hank
90s,
Ballard.
1959.
Yeah,
So
same
Checker
thing.
covered it
There
in
you go.
60, and then did "Let's Twist Again" in 61.
Okay, let's finish off Twist Again.
Who's that flying up there? Is it a bird? No! Is it a plane? No! Is it the twister? Yeah! Twist again, like we did last summer. Come on, let's twist again, like we did last year. Do you remember when things were really humming? Yeah, let's twist again. Twist the time is here. Yeah, round and up and down we go again. Oh baby, make me know you love me so. And then come on, twist again, like we did last summer. Girl, let's twist again, like we did last year. Come on, let's twist again. Twisting time is here. Pop, pop.
Okay, we also have someone chiming in from Mars. And he says, "We have no currency. Would you accept radioactive stones?" Yes, I would be more than happy to have a radioactive stone. All right, not bad. It's very accurate to that, type of music. It's just, as much as I do love some 50s music, I've never been into the Chubby Checker type sound of it. But this is a very well done cover of a song I didn't even know till tonight. Down Under Dave.
Well, as I said, it wasn't my kind of music, but I found myself tapping my feet and my hands the entire time. So obviously they did a really good job of it. Like I said, it's not my kind of music, but if someone was playing it, it would never scare me away. Because I still think it's got a vibe to it. Like I said, you wouldn't seek it out, but I've heard this music so much from my parents, so yeah, it sticks in my mind.
All right. West Michigan in the house with Kay Barrett. Darren.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a feel-good song, right? I mean, that was the whole intention. I mean, and that's kind of the theme to a lot of the stuff from the 50s. And I myself, again, I like that kind of music as well. I mean, what more can I say about, these individuals? And Jason, thank you. So no, they did a great job with this song. So I think it's probably better than Chubby Checkers.
Lou?
I'm still trying to wrap my head that you've never heard this song before. I mean, it's
I don't know, man. I heard Twist, but when it said Twist Again, I'm like, did I just not know the real name of the song? But I had no idea.
I mean, because this has like gotten millions of times of radio airplay, and it just. But anyway, next thing you can tell me you never heard Johnny Be Good, by Chuck Berry or something.
No, I know that one.
Okay, but I just want to bring something up while it's on my mind. You say up in your neck of the woods you call soda pop instead
Correct.
of soda?
Yeah.
Is that what it says on the bottles? Pop instead of soda?
Honestly, well, here, I got a Coke in front of me, and it just says Coca-Cola original taste, delicious and refreshing. That's it.
Really? I got to check. I don't drink soda often, so I got to.
Do you make fun of the people in the South who call everything Coke?
Okay,
like orange Coke,
the wife
Coke,
just showed me
I could have scored the bottle say soda.
Well, the wife just showed me a Mellow Yellow 20 ouncer, and it says citrus flavored soda.
Okay.
Fizzy.
Yeah, but you know,
I thought they labeled things pop up in your neck of the woods.
No, we
no,
just
but
say
as a
it.
kid, you call it what everybody else called it. You didn't read the freaking bottle, right? And a lot of times when I, you know, as a kid, it all came from the soda fountain, or fountain machine. We weren't buying bottles as a kid, and everybody just called it pop up north, right? And when I moved to Arizona and I called it pop, people looked at me like I was crazy. What's that?
We
Okay.
got somebody saying, I like it when Lou smokes. He gets smarter and looks smarter. Waiting for great Coke comment now. Yes, smoking makes people smarter. That's why you should all do it. J-Big, you are absolutely a legend. He says, we used to say, what kind of Coke do you want? Yeah, and it's just
orange Coke, yeah, Pepsi Coke. I mean, it's different in
Ginger Coke.
It's different everywhere.
yeah. All right. I don't even know where we're at. We got sidetracked with pop.
Well,
Thanks to
we're
Lou.
supposed to talk about the Twist Again song. That was my turn just to say. They did a good job, and that's all I'm going to say. There's nothing I can add to what you guys are saying. They did the song, and, you know, I'm ready for the next one after.
And Lewis, is there anything that you want to add to your ketchup on eggs rant from last week?
No. Okay. No. Just ketchup on eggs is fucking disgusting. Oh, disgusting. All right.
That's what I'm having for lunch, Louis.
Especially when you have an egg that's yolk saturated with that nice saucy yolk. Why would you ruin it with ketchup?
I can't do running eggs. I cannot do running eggs. Gross.
They got it. Well, I don't like over easy or sunny side up because that's when you get the jellyfish. But when it's over medium,
you had to start him off, didn't you?
Sauce.
Hey, it's not a good show.
Let it go. I told a few people about his rant the other day, and they're all saying, "What's wrong with sauce on eggs?" Like, man's an idiot. Yeah. I said, I agree with you.
Ketchup is not a sauce.
It is a sauce. That's what it's called here.
It's a condiment.
Okay.
It's not a continent.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I've lost all. I don't even know what's going on. Lou, you've completely just train wrecked this episode. I have no idea whose turn it is at all.
Well, I think we all went.
We all went.
Okay, so the song's over? I mean,
the song is over, yes.
And we're ready for song number trace.
All right. Jeez. Let's get rid of this one so I don't get confused any more than I naturally am. Now we're going to take a page out of my God Help Me section.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and here we go. All right. I feel like this is a pausing part because like a quarter of the song is over. I couldn't tell a chorus from a verse there. I do not like grunge. That is no secret. Nails on a chalkboard and all that. So that being said, it's spot on, right? Because I don't like this either. Okay, Lou.
You know, it's really weird. I'm liking this because it takes me to. a happy place in my form life before. I was married. My kids were small and cute. My wife actually made dinner for us, and she used to make my lunches. She'd even make tuna fish for me, and she couldn't stand tuna fish. And it was the same time that mid 90s country music was prevalent on a lot of radio stations. And I love mid 90s country music because it has more of a pop feel than a country sound and everything else. So I'm not feeling upset about this song. It's just making me feel happy memories.
All right, Darren, I know you were looking forward to this one.
Yes, I was. Admittedly, I am not a huge fan of grunge music either. However, I do have an exemption for a lot of Alice in Chains music. I fell in love with Lane Staley's voice for the work that he did on a side project. And then at that point went back and dove into some of Alice in Chains work. I think they're doing a great job on this. Yes, it's tuned down into that drop D that you hate, Rob. It's got that grungy sound, but I've always enjoyed, like I said, Lane Staley's voice, and I think they're doing a great job with this song, musically and vocally.
All right, J-Bag, I don't even have any words anymore, other than you are just an amazing human being. Dave.
Yeah, he's sort of throwing me off as well. I don't mind some of their stuff. I mean, I think we were going to react to an album of theirs once, but I found listening to the whole album took me to a place I didn't want to be because it was so depressing. But yeah, I don't mind this song. Like I said, I can listen to them if it's just a song and a gap and another song, but trying to listen to a whole album of this band is just, yeah, like I said, it takes me to a place. I don't know where Lou gets the happy place from, but takes me to a completely different place. But they're doing a great job with it.
Yeah, Lou's a dark soul.
He is.
I explained the reason for the happy place.
This is like a love song for Lou.
He did. To be fair, he did. He wants the wife in the kitchen serving him.
Tuna.
And the kids to be obeying him with a smile. The whole world worshiping at the feet of Lou.
Like the old days, Lou.
King Louis.
J-Bake, all seriousness, we need to find a time. We'll meet up in Minnesota. I'm taking you out for dinner and drinks. You've just been an amazing supporter of this channel from the jump. So, yeah, it's got to happen, man. All right. So let's get back to Alice in Chains. All right, here we go.
Body, it's soul desertion. Trying not yet quite the notion. And to fight again, same old shit that was happening. So I made a big mistake, trying to see it once my way.
Okay, Henry, I discovered you guys just recently because you guys covering Mission Souls. Would you do a show on how you all know each other? That would be an extremely short show. Me and Darren are basically high school on up friends. Dave and Lou were viewers of the podcasts that I had done, and Lou religiously would slam and ridicule everything I did and said, to the point where I wanted to have him on the show because I started watching his content. And you should all check out Louis Borsilio if you like weird and wacky stuff. He does a lot of like collectible toy stuff, mass stuff, but not in the sense you would think. He dabbles in recreating them with his own personal touch. So I reached out to him, and lo and behold, he's here. Down Under Dave recommended some absolutely terrible albums for us to cover on our channel.
True that.
So
I'm gonna call you up on that one. You didn't like one of them, but I did tell you to do Desolation Boulevard.
that is true.
But we already knew that one. It wasn't like that was new to us. I mean,
Scotty didn't know.
You tortured us with that
Cheap Trick.
Cheap Trick Green Police is a great album. I don't care what you say. So they ripped me, and I still came on.
So yes, we had Dave on because of the back and forth. All your dreams can come true, and you too can be on a pathetic little podcast that virtually nobody knows about. All you got to do is just try, right, Paul Stanley? Just give it that effort. All your dreams can come true. All right, Darren, we're going to start with you because you like this garbage.
Yes, I do like this. And I kind of agree with the man from Down Under that, I mean, I don't know if I could put on an Alice in Chains album and go start to finish. But I could, when I heard that they had done this song before we even like, this is the first time I've heard Mission Soul. I've seen them do it or listened to them do it. But I was preparing myself by refamiliarizing myself with the song Wood, and that set me down the Alice in Chains rabbit hole again. Been listening to a bit of that. Mad Season, if people like Alice in Chains, he did a side project called Mad Season. I think it's better than the Alice in Chains stuff, but that's a terrific album. They only did the one, but I think they nailed it. I mean, I don't think they missed anything in that song. So congratulations to the youngsters. I mean, Ice kept great time. Got to hear Nasa sing. I think that's the first time we've heard her sing solo. I mean, she's added some backing stuff, but great job.
All right, Christopher weighs in and says Darren likes grunge but despises Vince Neil. Yeah, go ahead and figure that, right? Vince
I didn't
Neil
say I like grunge. I'd like I like Lane Staley.
On his worst day, he's better than Lane Staley.
Oh,
okay,
no.
Lou, Ice also dabbles on model building on toy cars and planes. So we'll go to you, Lou.
No, I mean, that's the thing on their channel. They show that stuff. Have to look for that.
Yes.
I mean, I can't really add to what I already said. It's like I did not like grunge when it was a new thing. And it's like I like twice a week I go to my mom's, and on my way home, there's a certain hour they're playing grunge music, and the drive is like 5 to 7 minutes to get home. And the grunge song just happens to come on because I'm tired of classic rock radio. I'm tired of sometimes talk radio and other types of music I never cared for, like pop, R&B, and all that other stuff I just don't like. And sometimes a grunge tune just brings me to a place of, wow, my life was good. My life was good when I had to hear this terrible music. Now I hear, and my life is good again now, but, because I don't have to deal with getting up in the morning to a raggedy alarm clock annoying my brain and everything. Because when you invest properly, you can retire a couple of years early, But anyway, back to the song. For what it is, these kids did a good job with the song, regardless of whether you like the song or not.
Okay, I think we got a battle of who can leave Rob the most speechless. NC Dad, you and J Bake and everybody else. Whether you're donating or not, just being here. You all are completely awesome. Even if you disagree with everything we say, you're watching. And that all that matters. If you can't afford to donate, I don't care. That's not why we're here. You can help us just by getting the word out because there are so many phony reaction channels out there that I know they're telling you what you want to hear and it makes you feel good and you see the thumbnail of their stupid face all excited. It's fake, it's fraud. Everybody loves to hear and basically backing up and validating their love of something, but here you're getting nothing but the truth. That's all we do. You guys are all incredible. I don't even know. Dave, did you give your take yet on Wood?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I like it. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I do like grunge, but there's some of it I just can't listen to a lot of. Unlike a lot of you, I do like some of Nirvana stuff as much as you dislike my mate Dave. So I think they did a great job, and yeah, grunge is okay. Just not all of it at one time.
Did you just say you like Nirvana?
Yeah.
Okay, we have an opening on Tunes Brothers.
Come as you are.
East California in the house.
I'm just going to say this right now, and I don't think I'll lose any viewers by saying this, or will lose any viewers by saying this. But I have tried. I have really, really tried to listen to as much as I possibly can. Maybe 89 to 90% of Ariana Grande stuff. Her stuff is just god awful. Okay, that is music I will never like. The end.
All right. So there we go. Now it was on my
Ariana Grande song next.
No, God, no. All right. So this was not on my list for tonight. Well, yes, it was. And actually, it's been requested a couple of times. So let's get back up from the doldrums of depression with grunge and hit a beautiful note that has been featured on Backtrack. If you have not watched Backtrack, that is me and Down Under Dave reminiscing and showing music videos from our childhood, our past, the music that helped shape us into what we are as music fans now. It is on Patreon. It is absolutely free. The Backtrack Patreon channel. This song has been featured, and the girls are going to try their best to blow Dave's socks off. So here we go.
I don't wanna talk about things you've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's a destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home.
Okay, we have got one of the hardest female duos to replicate. Real quick, Charge says, where is Lou coming from? That would be Connecticut. Dave, this was in my folder, and I love ABBA just like you do. This song has just never been one of my favorite ABBA songs, but I know you love it. So how are they
Favorite
doing?
ABBA song.
Okay.
Absolute favorite ABBA song. Yeah, and I think, if you know the backstory with ABBA, obviously, both girls were going through a fair bit emotionally anyway with, their partners or ex-partners in that band. So I think she sang it with a lot of extra emotion. So no one's ever going to be able to recapture that, I don't think, because, you're feeling what's going through. But they're doing a great job. As I said, ABBA's always so hard to do because, they're just so iconic. But I think they're doing a really good job. So, but nothing by nobody will ever beat the original in this one.
All right, Lou. So Boz Scaggs here, probably the actual man, right? Boz Scaggs. Is Lou pushing the idea of starting a Partridge Family tribute band?
Wow, that's never been a thought for me.
Come on, Lou. I think I love you.
They do have some songs that are like, if you put yourself in the mindset of that, you can probably enjoy it. I want to talk about the song first, and then I got something else to say. It's not my favorite ABBA song either, but I think this girl is singing it right now. It's got some pretty good emotions going on with the song, and you're kind of feeling a little bit like verklempt a little bit because she's kind of really getting into it. Take a Chance on Me is always going to be my favorite ABBA song. Is the way they sing those harmonies and the and the melody and all that. I just really great. But I just want to say, as far as one thing with Ariana Grande, what she sang in the TV show Victorious and Sam and Cat, that was good stuff. But when she started making her own albums and her own career, I don't know how she got that popular with the drivel she's got out. So that's all. The end. Never going to mention her again, or at least not for the rest of the show.
All right. Sultan of Swat wants to know your YouTube channel, Lou.
LOUIS space BORSELIO. That's it.
There you go. All right. Darren, ABBA, winner takes it all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of ABBA. This is probably in the top 3 of my favorite ABBA songs. And Dave said it perfectly. I mean, she sang the song originally with so much emotion. Hard to recapture that, I think, for anybody trying to do a cover of it. But as far as covers go, I mean, I've heard some very poor attempts of people trying to cover ABBA, and this isn't one of them. I think they're doing a phenomenal job.
Gigi has got the link for everybody right there. Gigi on top of it. Although there's probably a spelling error or something, because when Gigi does something the first time, it's usually screwed up a little bit. So hopefully that don't take you like with, grannies and trannies or something, and that's actually Louie's channel. By the way, we are at 901 viewers. At one point, we were at 940. So people are popping in and out like somebody prairie dogging on a road trip. You got to stay here.
I saw it was 981.
Okay.
Now we're back.
Just like that, we're back to 949. So I don't know what the deal is.
I insulted the one Ariana Grande fan.
So. There you go. There you go. All right, let's get back to the legendary ABBA.
Thinking I'd be strong there, but I was a fool, playing by the rules. The gods made their own dice, their minds as cold as ice, and someone way down here loses someone dear. The winner takes it all. The loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? Tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when she calls you? makes you feel sad, and I understand. You've come to shake my hand. I apologize if it makes you feel bad, seeing me so tense, no self-confidence. Just see the winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. So the winner takes it all, and the loser has to fall.
I know it's almost over, but I've never been able to do this. 1,000 plus live viewers. Let's finish.
Throw the dice, cold as ice, way down here, someone dear takes it all, has to fall. Yes, it's plain, why complain?
Okay. Absolutely broken record. J Bake, NC Dad, everybody else, donating or not, we have 1,028 live viewers, but for Joe Rogan, that means nothing. For us, that means the world. It is absolutely incredible. Our best videos barely get 1,000 overall views. This is amazing. 500 plus likes, says J Bake already. And this is not including hopefully more likes to come when people watch the replay, which I'm going to have to do because you've all blown my mind so much between the nonstop comments that I can't keep up with the donations that I am seen very little of what we have presented here tonight because I just am a simple, retarded human being with a very small ability to multitask. This is without words. You guys are all awesome. Darren.
Again, this song brings back a lot of memories of from my childhood listening to ABBA. I can't say enough. I mean, they all did such a tremendous job, start to finish. The singing, the musicianship here. I mean, these guys. I shouldn't say guys. These young gals and guy, Mama Sheena, Daddy Seekin. I mean, if these individuals can write some original tunes, the sky's the limit because they already have what it takes. They already have the musicianship. They already have, again, those harmonies. The sky's the limit for this group as long as they can get some good songwriting.
All right. For all of you newer here, Eric N just gave $49.99. Absolutely amazing. He is the originator of the word Kringle, which is used and referenced quite often on the Toons Brothers shows. He had meant to say cringe, but typed Kringle, I believe, and it stuck. When some... Go ahead, Lou.
He went to write the word cringe, but he spelled it with a K instead of a C, and the spell correction came back Kringle.
Okay. Either way, so the word Kringle has now been replaced to be used instead of cringe on the channel, and Eric N is the accidental creator of the legend on Tunes Brothers. That is Kringle, to the point where I may have to make a T-shirt for Kringle. Absolutely awesome, Eric. Thank you. Dave.
Yeah, like I said before, it's a special song for me. Sometimes, especially when I listen to ABBA singing it, sometimes I get emotional, which none of you guys need to see here. I really enjoyed that last part that they harmonized on too. I just thought that was as good as ABBA in that part. So bravo. Like I said, nothing's ever going to replace the original, but they got as close as you're going to get. So.
DJ Inferno, when you're knowledgeable, real, genuine, and straight up, no BS, you will have people flocking to your channel. I agree with everything but knowledgeable.
Hey, Lou's knowledgeable, ask him.
Yeah. All right, Lou.
And when I read, I'm knowledgeable. This is what I love about this band, these kids and the parents and whatever, is that the eclectic sound and choices they have. I'm starting to think the Philippines has some sort of regulation that no really crappy song is allowed to be heard on any radio station. That's why these kids don't know any really terrible songs. They may know songs I don't care for, but so far I don't think they know what a terrible song sounds like. I don't think it's allowed in the Philippines. But I think that I could take a good guess, or a good bet and say anybody who likes the original song by ABBA is not going to be disappointed hearing this version from these kids and the family. And if you went to a place, a small hall or a lounge or any kind of thing, and these people happen to be playing this song, and if you're a fan of the song, you're going to stay and listen to it. You're not going to walk out. So they're doing a good job. That's all I can say.
All right. Yes, absolutely fabulous. Dave has 3D printed. It looks like a sign resembling a good old-fashioned cassette.
Well, actually, it is just the first side of the cassette. There's the second side that goes on it. There's the reels that go in it. And it has the bit of tape that goes under it. And you put lights in it and you make a light box out of it.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
You guys have way too much time on your hands.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Better than here on yours.
I don't even know what that was, but I don't care. I'm in such a good mood that I am going to go ahead and play something that makes me want to commit suicide. But you know what?
Bet I like it.
It's all for the love of the fans of the show, right? And the bands, not the show. Sorry. I got to make sure I grab the right folder here because I wasn't going to do this one, but being as how everybody has floored me, we're going to do another God Help Me. I will have nothing positive to say about this other than whether or not they do it well, as far as when I say well, as good or not better than the cover. But the original artist, Prison might be a better option for me than listening to this person. Where the hell is it? All right,
I hope
here
I
we
don't
go.
like it then.
Here we go.
No, I do like it.
Kiss me out of the bitter barley nightly, beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing your spinning step. You wear those shoes and I will wear the dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift you open it, strike up the band and make the fall flies dance. Silver moon sparkling, so kiss me. Kiss me down kiss me. Kiss me.
Holy cow, the wife was distracting me. I forgot to pause. Lou,
Oh, doesn't that sound good?
that's a sweet sound of your voice, Lou.
And that's maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe they don't have a law that stops bad music. But I don't like the song itself, but it's just the way they're playing it. It's nice to listen to because they're like just playing it so joyfully. So that's the most positive thing I can say.
Yeah, I'll go next. I will say this is not nearly as hard on my ears as the original artist. Dave.
Yeah, I don't understand your hate for the song, Rob. I like the song. I always did like the song when it came out. So nothing from but love from me. I'm the nice guy. I like the song. I like their cover.
Okay, enough from the pompous butt kisser. Darren.
The cover is well done, good. The original, yeah, not a huge fan of Sixpence None the Richer. I mean, this might be the only song of theirs that I would recognize or that I actually know. They may have had others, but I think this was kind of like a one-hit wonder, flash in the pan type of thing. I remember it getting overplayed and me not liking it every time it came on. But this band, Mission Souls makes it tolerable. I mean, it sounds good. I can listen to this version.
All right, I'm supposed to keep my eye on Sheena at the very end for a fist pump. All right, well, let's do just that.
Beneath the milky twilight, lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open head, strike up the band and make the fall flies dance. Silver moon sparkling, so kiss me. So kiss me. So kiss me. So kiss me.
Without a doubt, there's nothing better than seeing people enjoy what they do, especially when it comes to music nowadays, when you see so many people just mailing it in. The joy that the band brings, even if the songs are not done. I shouldn't say not done well. The songs chosen are not up my alley. I'm just an idiot. So it really doesn't matter. We got somebody, Lou, mentioning that they did Rosanna. Did you know that?
Oh, okay, good for them. You're
Or,
stronger. You're stronger than I am.
Our Pav 67 gifted 5 Tunes Brothers memberships. You are awesome. Rob is a bit accepting nowadays. He's not too harsh now. Yeah, I'm getting old, and I'm getting, I've gotten too tired of being angry all the time. I'm trying. We all grow. Lou, what'd you think of Kiss Me, the total performance?
It stayed the same, so I don't have anything to add to it. Like I said, it was fun to hear it this one time. Even I wouldn't go back and listen to it again. It's not a terrible, terrible song. It's just something that's not my cup of tea. But this family played it a little bit more, heartfelt.
Okay, Darren.
Yeah, I like what Lewis just said there. I mean, he and I don't often agree on stuff, but I don't think anybody often agrees with Lewis's bad taste. But
No.
I do think this had a little bit more heart to it. And Sheena's voice, I mean, man alive, she can sing. So definitely much easier on the ears than Sixpence None the Richer's original version, in my opinion.
All right. Yeah, the song is what it is. It's better than the original for me. Wow. Are you serious,
50
Gigi?
Canadian dollars. Holy cow. Thanks, Gigi.
Three
What is
cents.
that? That's like
That's like
$6. That's like $6 American, isn't it?
But how it goes.
All right. Thank you, Gigi. She's just trying to get that kicked back to her in her paycheck. That's all right.
She gets a check?
The only
Yeah, we
thing
don't.
Lou and Darren agree upon is their disdain for Rob. Thank you, J-Bake. I'm sure it goes way beyond those two gentlemen. I am convinced the only reason people watch this channel is for anything but me, and that's fine. Actually, I think hate watching for me, much like Howard Stern or Rush Limbaugh, helps. So thank you for those who hate me. I appreciate that as well. All right, damn it. I had a whole list of stuff for tonight's show that I haven't got to, and I probably won't. But this has been massively requested over the course of this show and even before the show. Yes, I pay attention to the comments before the show. So we're going to go with one out of my list and see what you all think.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I left to love because I thought it was funny. You came along and you moved me, honey.
Okay, hold on. I know I haven't mentioned it, but I've got all kinds of people from different areas of the Philippines chiming in, and we appreciate all of you. Not that it's not announcement worthy, but I just kind of expect, being as a Philippine band, that maybe I take for granted, and I should be shouting you all out like any other country or state in this country. So thank you all in the Philippines.
I've changed my mind, love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Ooh, feels good. Hold me, baby. I'm gonna love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. I'ma tell this world that you're mine, 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 mine. Chew my nails and I'll twiddle my thumb. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, you drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Well, kiss me, baby. Ooh, feels good. Hold me, baby. I'm gonna love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. I'ma tell this world that you're mine, 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 mine. I chew my nails and I'll
Okay, Jerry Lee Lewis, again, kind of in that Fats Domino type of early music that just didn't do much for me, but still was, enjoyable enough to not turn the station. Darren.
Yeah, I think they're doing, and I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to get hated for it. I think they're just doing okay on this one. And the only reason why I say that is the original version by Jerry Lee Lewis. I mean, he is just outrageous, right? I mean, he is overzealous in his singing, his antics on the piano. And I don't expect him to try to mimic what Jerry Lee Lewis did, but it's missing the passion that I expect this song to be sung with. So for me, it's, again, musically they're doing great. Vocally, they're still doing a great job. I just don't think they're doing the cover much justice here as far as with the passion that I would expect the song to be attempted to be sung in. That's just my opinion.
All right. I can hardly believe that little kid plays drums like that. He'll be a monster eventually, says Vake. Absolutely. That kid just blows my mind. And the thing that stands out to me about Ice here, not just here, in all these videos, it doesn't matter. And even that Slipknot drum cover, it's so passe for him that it almost borders on he's bored. It's just too easy for him. So I am going to look forward to seeing, all of these kids grow and mature and become better at their craft. But my God, that little drummer boy is amazing. Dave.
Yeah, this is another one of those songs, a bit like the Twist song, in that sort of genre that it's not in my wheelhouse, but I heard it so much growing up that it's just one of those songs when you hear it, you tap your foot to. Like I said, it doesn't, doesn't piss you off or anything. So, yeah, I think they're doing a good job. I think Darren's been a little bit harsh, but, he's allowed to be.
Okay, Captain Lou, this was your prom song, right?
No, unfortunately, we had worse. No, we didn't have. No, I lived at the worst prom possible. But what was I gonna? Oh yeah, as far as Ice, oh no, he's not going to become awesome. He's going to become another POW. He's going to burn out and think he's too important to play drums aggressively. But I'm going to say I'm going to be the harshest one for this song. I love the song. I think musically they're doing good, but I'm disappointed that they're talking the song instead of singing it. That's all I'm saying.
Yikes. All
You're
right.
the good guy now, Darren.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's go ahead and finish Great Balls of Fire.
I'm real nervous, but sure is fun. Come on, baby, you drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I say goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Woo.
All right, let me just start by saying this is the most incredible fan base we have ever.
You got the video
discovered.
still going? I hear
Shut
yapping
up.
in the background.
I'm talking, Lou. God dang it. All right. NC Dad. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I wherever you're located, I'll travel to your state and take you out to dinner as well. All right.
Looks like North Carolina.
South Carolina?
North Carolina. Looks
North Carolina? Oh, perfect. Then I can go slap Scott on his bald ass head at the same time. All right. Not my cup of tea, but definitely I understand how great Jerry Lee Lewis was, and he may not have been the flamboyant, performance that Darren was looking for, but nobody can do that, right? I mean, Jesus, I mean, he didn't even have to be looking at the damn
if
piano.
the guy in Top Gun can do it, and he wasn't even a piano player. I mean, if he can pull off that kind of over the top, flamboyant style, I think they could have too. I mean, because they have, I think, the talent to do it. I get it. They're maybe trying to make it somewhat their own, but
All right, an hour 22 in, we're still over 1,000 live viewers. Goodness gracious, Lou, great balls of fire.
You know, I know a handful of Jerry Lee Lewis songs, and my personal favorite is Whole Lot of Shaking Going On. If you know that song is really top notch for him. And I would like to find out if this band covers that song too. But like I said, I'm disappointed that they talked the song instead of actually sang it. other than that, the instrumentation was not spot on. It was original sounding and energetic.
Henry is sticking it to old Dayron there. Get your hearing and eyes checked. It is what it is, man. We don't all love everything. Dave hates everything, really. Go ahead, Dave.
I've liked everything tonight. Jeez. Have a go at me. You were the one with it. I think they did, like I said, I think they did a great job. Like, I don't listen to this song enough to really remember it all that well, other than, the chorus. So I think they do a great job talking or whatever they do.
All right, here's my fear. I don't know exactly how much content this band has. But these long form videos that I love, are we going to run out of material? And if that's the case, I don't care, because we're going to keep going at an hour and 24 in, because something has been ridiculously requested throughout the night. And it comes as a shock to me. It's in my great songs category, but just surprised on how much love it's getting. So here we go. Let's get to it. All right, not that I'm not a huge Roxette fan, because I am. We have a resident Roxette professional in the house, and his name is Down Under Dave.
Yes, exactly. Marie, just one of those singers that brought so much joy to me over the years, rest in peace. And Roxette sort of took over from ABBA, coming from Sweden, and, they were the next big thing, and they were huge, absolutely huge. This is one of my favorite songs. I think they're doing a great job. As I said, it's one of those songs, again, that it's going to be hard to beat the original, because my love for that song is so big, but they're doing a fantastic job. And I love their harmonies. You can go, Darren, since Rob's gone.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I've always enjoyed Roxette. I mean, not typically the type of music that I would listen to, but there was just something about them. I mean, I love the way that you could hear Marie sing, and you're going to have to help me out with the guy's name, because
Per.
What is it?
P-E-R, Per Gessler.
All right. So, I mean, you could get him on vocals, you could get her on vocals. Always had great music. Their videos were all over, VH1 or whatever it was. Night. I can't remember what it was called, but such a great duo, and Sheena's nailing it here. So, I mean, it's a good job, great job, actually. Lewis.
Oh God! It's like I've heard the band name Roxette for decades. I never really heard their music until this show, and every time I hear it, it's like a first time me hearing a Roxette song, and I'm always impressed. I really have to go dig into their catalog to find out more about them. As I said to myself, I think this might be one of those Roxette songs, and I hope it's mentioned because I'm ignorant of them, but they are sounding so nice and so good. And so far, everything I've heard from Roxette is a combination of uplifting kind of joy and energy and beautiful melodies and, good, strong stuff. So Roxette is something I got to put on my radar, and I'm liking the cover a lot right now.
Yeah, you should do yourself a favour, Lou. You probably like a fair bit.
Probably.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to Dangerous by Roxette.
So hot and dry, you're hiding under a halo. Your mouth is alive. Get out of my way. Get out of my sight. I'm not attracted to go deeper tonight. Hey, what's your word? What's your game? I know your business, but I don't know your name. Hold on tight. You know she's a little bit dangerous. She's got what it takes to make ends meet. The eyes of a lover that hit like heat. You know she's a little bit dangerous. Just a little bit dangerous. Hey, what's your word? What's your game? I know your business, but don't know your name. Hold on tight, you know she's a little bit dangerous. She's got what it takes to make ends meet. The eyes of a lover that hit like heat. You know she's a little bit dangerous. She's extremely dangerous. She's got what it takes to make ends meet. The eyes of a lover that hit like heat. You know she's a little bit dangerous. Ooh, just a little bit dangerous. Hey, what's your word? Ooh, what's your game? I don't know your name. Ooh, just a little bit dangerous.
Okay, so apparently Dangerous changed the game for this band when they did this cover. So how did they do, Dave?
I think Marie would be quite happy that that happened for them for this song. I said I think they did a great job. If I couldn't listen to the original, I'd be quite happy to listen to this one, and I think that's the biggest compliment I can pay it.
Awesome. All right, Darren.
I liked it so much I had to call my wife into the room. She is also a big fan of Roxette, so I liked it so much from the first part that we listened to. I had to send her a quick text message and have her come in so she could listen to it. I think she agrees that they did an amazing job with this song. So
I knew Amber was intelligent, despite marrying you.
yeah,
All
I
right.
knew that you were intelligent. Despite
Arlie Paul Miguel Dumas is calling you on the carpet for some reason. Performances from self-taught musicians isn't good enough for Down Under.
When did I say that?
I don't know. That comment struck me as odd, but I was being distracted by the wife, so I thought maybe I missed something. All right. Anyway, Lou, are you going to listen to more Roxette now?
I'm gonna have to go and
sacrilegious.
start listening to more Roxette. Yeah, definitely. I have to get the catalog of the albums and what they put out and listen to one album at a time, and who knows, I might come up with a gigantic playlist or something.
You would.
Yeah, but as far as how they did the song, like I liked it so much about the company, as they say, But yeah, I mean, I can't add any more to it. They did a beautiful job on the song, and now I'm interested in hearing more covers of what they do and to listen to more Roxette. That's it.
All right. So Jay Bake's chanting, "We want Colby," the real star of Tunes Brothers, Darren's daughter. There she is.
And here
Hi,
she is.
Colby. A TV star long before she should be. All right. Charge pads. They were invited to join America's Got Talent equivalent in the Philippines, but they turned it down. And to that, I say good for them. It is long since been a knock of a band called Jesus, what is their freaking name? They did Rainbow in the Dark and became an absolute sensation on the internet. Man, you know, kids, this is why you don't drink a lot of brandy. You will not think clearly. The name escapes me, but they turned down that stuff too because those shows want to own everything about you. They want to know you. They want to own your name, your likeness, everything. Go ahead.
Was it Liliac?
Yes, Liliac Band. So they turned it down. Jesus, Jay Bake, you're killing me. Thank you, sir. For Colby. Thank you, Colby. Your beauty has just gained us some cold hard cash. Anyway, yes, these television shows want to tell you that they're going to make you famous, and they might. But what they really want is to own your soul and every dollar and cent that can be made off of you from now until the end of time. So when you're 40 and you've had countless amount of hits, you're still broke and you end up playing a casino tour wondering what the hell went wrong. So more power to them for turning these criminals down. Almost worse than record labels are these talent shows. It's a shame that, and Gene Simmons, the great bass player of the legendary band Kiss, went before Congress to try to get artists their fair shake. Because believe it or not, still to this day, every time a radio station plays their music, they don't get paid a damn dime, which is absolutely criminal. Record companies, the publishing rights own everything. The artists get nothing. So I applaud them for turning that down and remaining their own entity. Anyway, that's enough of my stupid rant. Lou.
What? Marty's dead.
Oh, did everybody go?
Yeah.
I think so.
I distracted myself. All right. All right. Okay. So we're going to keep going here. I don't know how much longer. But this one has also been completely blowing up the comment section. So let's go ahead. Not my favorite song, but not, coincidentally, probably one of the most, at least, well-known intros in rock and roll music history. Okay, Deep Purple, one of the most irritating riffs, not because it sucks, because like people have pointed out in music stores and every acoustic, assassin at every party, seemingly the only riff that people knew how to play other than the intro to Talk Dirty to Me. Darren, Deep Purple.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's iconic for most people. Like you and the commenters mentioned, this is pretty much the guitar riff that every beginning guitar player learns it and becomes annoying. But the song itself, I mean, I can't say that when growing up that I absolutely love this song. I respect it. I respect what Deep Purple did. I love what Jay Bake said. This song is what describes every tubing trip Rob's ever been on. So it's amazing. I mean, they're doing a great job. So again, I can't take anything away from what they're doing with this song at all. And I think we've got 1,100 viewers. So
wow, absolutely incredible. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, well, I think I can speak for Louis. Grew up on this song back in the early 70s and is the first thing I learned to play on a guitar as well. So that's how easy it is because I learned to play it. I've always liked this song. I've always liked Deep Purple. There's still a band that on their albums, some of the songs, the filler can be a bit annoying, but I've always been a Richie Blackmore fan, whether it be Deep Purple or Rainbow. Not so much his new band that he does with his wife, but yeah, I think they're doing a good job. I see people have said in the comments that they had to tone the keyboards down for copyright. It definitely misses that, but I think they're doing a great job.
Captain Lou.
This almost reminds me of Wayne's World with the no stairway. When they point to the south, like, no stairway, denied. But actually, the first thing I learned to play in the guitar was the opening of 24, 26 to 4 by Chicago. Boom, 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 boom.
25 or 6 to 4.
That's it. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I learned first. And then a few weeks later, then it became Smoke on the Water. And I couldn't do it their way, so I just double stringed it from the second and third string. I did it from there down the fretboard. But what I'm really, so far, it's good what they're doing. Smoke on the Water is kind of song. It's kind of like that overplayed category from long ago. But I'm waiting to hear how they do the instrumental part and how they come out of it back into the song. That's what I want to hear. Because that is the best part of the song. That bam, 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 with that kind of sound there. I want to hear how they nail that. That's what I'm going to say. Heavy praise or criticism or something in the middle.
All right. Well, let's see if they do it to Lou's satisfaction. Here we go.
Funky Claw was running in and out, pulling kids out the ground. When it all was over, we had to find another place. But Swiss time was running out. It seemed that we would lose the race. Smoke on the water, a fight in the sky.
Okay, Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water, just an okay song by the originators, and pretty solid cover here. Lou.
Well, they did good with the guitar part, but it wasn't. It didn't go where I was hoping it would. I go, yes, what a wonderful job. But it's serviceable, and maybe they'll learn. She'll learn to like take her fingers and hit that fret in a different way to get that sound I was expecting. But I liked. I gotta say, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I thought she was kind of singing a little flat, but the chorus, when everybody joined in together with the chorus for the Smoke on the Water part, was tremendous. I do like her swagger for the way she sang it. And so that's all I have for this.
All right, and all hate comments to be addressed to Louis Borsilio. Darren.
Again, I think they did the song justice. I mean, obviously they had some copyright issues and couldn't play it the way it was intended. So, maybe Jerry Lee Lewis had that same thing about Great Balls of Fire, said, hey, you can't sing it the way I do. Otherwise it's going to be, I'm going to put a copyright claim on it. I think they did a great job. I mean, the Blackmore solo that she hit was great. So, if I was Siskel or Ebert or both of those people together, 2 thumbs up.
Dynamite Dave.
Yeah, well, I'm certainly not going to sit here and tell her how she should play the guitar. So I think she did great. Like I said, I really do love this song. And I know it gets a lot of hate from people who just get burnt out on it, but I think they did a great job. And I don't think she sounded flat, Louis, but maybe I don't have your technical ear.
Yeah, Louis hard to please, man. We all know that.
That's not
Okay,
true.
so we got time for 2 more, I think. 2 more.
Two more.
That sounds.
Is that a
good
band?
to me.
2 more?
2 more. It'd be a good band name, right? Boy, oh boy, I don't know how I want to do this because I've already went way off script from what. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the videos, not the camera. Let's start this way. I'm going to go with heavily requested stuff first. And if that is the case, man, I tell you, I fear for running out, but somebody told me there was way over 250 or something like that on their site. So maybe we won't have to worry about it. Plus, they keep putting stuff out, right?
Yep.
All right. How do I want to do this? We want to end on a ballad or do we want to end on a high note?
How come
A
a
high
ballad
note,
can't be a high
please.
note?
Play the ballad first and get it over with.
Oh, nobody
I
said
think a
I'm
ballad
gonna
can be a
play
high
it,
note.
but we're going to go ahead and try this out because it's been heavily requested tonight.
No, it's the ballad.
And it is a absolutely fabulous song by a legendary band. So let's go ahead and hit this and see how it is received.
This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, it cries like a baby in a cradle, like it swings, it jives, it shakes all over like a jellyfish. You kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot and cold fever. She leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, get it, get on my tracks, take a backseat, hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love.
All right, Freddie Mercury and the Boys, the legendary Queen, one of my favorite Queen songs of all time, maybe up there with Radio Gaga. Dave.
Yeah, same here, Rob. Huge Queen fan growing up. Once again, rest in peace, Freddie. Gee, we've lost a lot of really good ones, haven't we? Yeah, I mean, I would say this is an iconic song for them. You wouldn't think there'd be many people who didn't know or didn't like this song. I think they're doing a great job. Like I said, it's not easy singing anything Freddie sings. So, yeah, I'm interested to see a little guitar solo from Brian May too. So,
Okay, Dayron.
Yeah, I usually cringe anybody tries to do a Freddie Mercury or Queen tune, just because I think his voice is just so hard to capture from other people, and I've seen and heard a lot of people fail at it. I think Sheena has a leg up because she's going to have that higher octave just for most females that are, compared to what a male can usually get away with. I think they're doing a great job. Yeah, I think she was I don't know if we were just getting into that solo, but Brian May is a fantastic guitar player, and so far she's nailed it. I don't think we talk about the other ones since they seem to be up front, and I think sometimes might forget about Ice, but I think he's doing a phenomenal job on this track. So again, really enjoying this. Queen is hard to do, and I think they're doing a great job with a great song.
All right. I don't know what's going on, and actually, I don't care. This is a fabulous night, but apparently somebody's saying I wish there was a way to block certain people. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to pretend to know I do, but people, please have a good time. Everybody get along. This is a celebration of music and a great bunch of kids and family from the Philippines. Can we just stow our bullshit if something's going on? Lou.
I don't know what to say. I mean, it's like the song is good and they're doing a good job. And I wish I had my old voice because I could have done Freddie Mercury just as good as he did when I was a young person. Now, if I attempted, I would.
Wow, we might have the most preposterous statement of the night.
Captain
Lou said he was every bit as vocally talented as Freddie Mercury. You heard it here first.
Yep. Back up until my mid-30s, I had a good, strong, vocal range voice. I don't have that anymore.
You got any proof of that?
No. How could I prove that now?
Well, I mean, it's pretty easy to say if you can't prove it.
Well, anyway, the bottom line is you guys are overpraising Freddie, and I was just as good at one time. So
then I would have given you extra praise then too, Lou, if you could have.
Probably would have.
Yeah.
Anyway,
if you can produce me some audible.
I have no
proof.
audio or anything. I got
Anyone out there who's got any audio of you singing?
They couldn't capture audio. They were still using hammer and chisel to use their typeface.
But anyway, let's move on. Let's hear how the rest of the song goes. And
all right. By the way, I absolutely love this song. They're doing a fantastic job. Like I said, this is up there with 1A, 1B for Queen songs with Radio Gaga for me.
Tie Your Mother Down.
Another watcher from Saudi Arabia. Awesome. Happy to have everybody here around the globe again. Music knows no boundaries, right? No language boundaries, no culture, no religion, no political. Music is the universal voice that brings us all together. And here's the Mission Souls proving that point.
Gotta be cool, relax, get it, get on my tracks, take a backseat, hitchhike, and take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love.
Okay, people have been clamoring for Dress for Success. We've already done that, right?
Yeah, I think we did it early, didn't we?
Yeah, in an earlier episode. So I'll go back and check them out. Crazy Little Thing Called Love, the band that would have been a much bigger success had Lou been the front man. Darren.
Yeah, I can only imagine the levels and heights of success they would have had with Lou as the front man. No, it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I like that we got right back into it, and she finished off that solo. She had absolutely fantastic guitar work throughout. Again, I really enjoyed Ice on this one. Sheena's vocals were amazing. After we're done with tonight's show, I'm going to have to break out a couple of Queen albums, and because now I'm in the mood for some Freddie Mercury.
Okay, Dynamite Down Under Dave.
I was going to say, what's your favorite album, Darren?
Why did you have to ask that stupid question?
Because it was a good question. You were just saying you're going to have to get a couple of albums out. I'm just wondering which one you would go to.
Well, for tonight, I think I'd have to break out the Greatest Hits album. I don't want to be flipping through the other four, so
Okay.
that's
Fair
the
enough.
one that's going to get played.
Fair enough. I know Rob would love, A Night at the Opera because it's got his favorite Queen song on it.
You didn't see that. That was meant only for Dave.
But it's got Death on Two Legs, which is an absolute belter of a song.
Yeah.
Everything Darren said. Think they did a great job. I wish we could have a time machine, a hot tub time machine, go back, get Louis on vocals, and I'd love to see if he could have taken over when Freddie went. The band could have carried on.
Yeah.
And also with the studio these days, Lou, we can recapture, we can get you to sing, we can do a little tweaking. If you can hold a note, we could
I
get
can
it right.
even make it look like you're actually performing with Queen, thanks to the wonders that is AI.
Did you have squeezed into the same type of clothing that he was
Like the
wearing
black
on
and white,
stage?
the black and white
I mean,
checked longs.
When I was young, I was like a much skinnier person than I am now. Anyway, I just gonna say, let's talk about what we watched. She did a great job on the guitar solo, gave it a good boom, abrupt ending. They played it really well. I'm just trying to say this, that I could never be the guy that takes over or maybe whatever. Because number one, I wouldn't like touring, I wouldn't like traveling and all that stuff. And Freddie was the originator. I would only be an imitator to a certain degree. I can't. I'm just talking. I'm 64 years old. Yelling and smoking and ranting is gonna take a toll on your vocal cords eventually. But and the fact that I feel this depressed in my own innards makes me miss I was able to hit high notes and stuff that I can't do anymore. And somebody said I sing like Yoko Ono. Listen to me. I don't sing that fucking good anymore.
That was the comment of the night.
All right. So I was going to do only one more, but due to popular demand, we are going to do one extra because this has been requested for the last, what are we at? Hour and 2 hours.
2 hours now.
This has been sporadically requested, and it was in my great songs folder. So we're going to play this because Louis hates love, and we're going to see how much he hates love. And then we will finish it off with an encore that I have specially picked, again, due to massive requests on this show. So here we go, the second to the last song of the night. Stay with us. We're still at 993 viewers live after 2 hours. So here we go.
the drums, Fernando. I remember long ago another starry night like this. In the firelight, Fernando, you were humming to yourself and softly strumming your guitar. I could hear the distant drums and sounds of bugle calls were coming from afar. They were closer now, Fernando. Every hour, every minute seemed to last eternally. I was so afraid, Fernando. We were young and full of life, and none of us prepared to die. I'm not ashamed to say the roar of guns and cannons almost made me cry. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando.
Okay, and for the second time tonight, the magical sounds of ABBA being done by the Mission Soul. So we turn to our ABBA expert, Mr. Down Under Dave.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to see the original, I think Rob put this one on Backtracks
I did.
a few episodes ago. Yeah, I think someone said she's, 11 or something when she's singing this?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you can just tell she doesn't quite have the control at the lower end at this point, which is not surprising being 11, because I think it's even experienced singers can sometimes find it very hard at that lower register. But when the harmonies kick in and she hits those higher notes, spot.
All right, Darren, feeling about 5 pounds lighter now, I'm assuming.
Yes, and unfortunately, due to nature calling, I missed all but like the first 10 seconds of it. So you'll have to get my final opinion once we reach the end of the song.
All right, and Lou Mondogs 69 is saying, please do not comment on Ice's shirt. That's one of his favorites. Give the kid a break. Yeah, Lou.
Yeah, picking on a young kid.
I
Bully.
am giving him a break. I'm letting him know that when he gets old enough to date, not to wear that kind of a shirt. I'm helping.
I'm wearing
the
a
guy,
soccer top.
you know. But anyway, growing up as a young wild kid, I did not like Fernando. But as I got older and my music got a little slightly eclectic, I like Fernando. It's a good song, and they're doing a nice job.
All right. Well, I just got a message from our moderator saying somebody's been given a 5-minute timeout, and I say bravo. That's as far as I'm going to go with the details of it, but there is no place for hateful talk or shots at people on our show. That is strictly reserved for Tuesday when I rip bands for doing horrible music. Okay. Did everybody give their take on Fernando?
Except for you.
Except for me. Absolutely fabulous. I was a little bit kind of, it's okay, until the chorus, and they nailed it. And it's never going to, you're never, ever, no two females on the planet, not Pow and Danny, not anybody are ever going to perfectly replicate those two magical, angelic voices for ABBA, but they are knocking it out of the park as far as a cover goes. So let's go ahead and finish Fernando.
Now we're old and gray, Fernando.
Okay, radio $29.99 just because my real name is Fernando. Well, you know what? You have one of the greatest vocal bands of all time singing just about you. That's why they wrote it for you. Thank you.
Since many years I haven't seen a rifle in your hand. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Do you still recall the fateful night we crossed the Rio Grande? I can see it in your eyes, how proud you were to fight for freedom in this land. There was something in the air that night, the stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. There was something in the air that night, the stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. Yes, if I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando.
Damn you, Darren, for even uttering that there is footage out there that never, ever better see the light of day.
We shall find it.
We have broken all kinds of records tonight with likes over 700, with live viewers over 1,000, with a bunch of donations. This has been an absolutely amazing night, and we owe it all to the Mission Souls and the Warning Army. I am sorry, but those are just the facts. This was made to be a KISS channel years ago. And unfortunately, my fellow KISS patrons have zero interest or ability to operate the internet, apparently, because we were nothing. I mean, hemorrhaging to the tunes of, 40 views per video. So I love all you KISS fans, you metal fans, but the Warning Army and the Mission Souls soulmates have made this channel what it is. So thank you all for this record-breaking night. Captain Lou, we know how much you hate anything to do with sentiment and love and kindness. How did you find this song?
I think I said positive stuff in the first half. So why would you think that I said something different? Sometimes I think you're insane. But I'm just going to say this. I am hoping to God that this band never covers Dancing Queen, because that is a repulsive song. I don't care how much you love ABBA. That song is just real high epitome of Kringle. Okay? But ABBA's got a lot of good stuff. I'm learning some new things that they do, or that they've done, I should say, first time hearing and stuff like that. But, it's good. They did a nice job, and I can't go any further than that.
Okay. Darren?
Yeah, tremendous job on this one as well. I mean, I could sit and listen to these, this band do covers of ABBA, because so far the ones that they've done that we've listened to have all been great. So, you can't help with that. Lewis has bad taste. So bring us more Mission Souls.
Oh, go ahead. Defend Dancing Queen.
I will.
All right.
No,
Well,
you don't
Tonyan 10 says they are already playing Dancing Queen in one of their gigs. So you got
Oh,
that.
I hope we
deal
never
covered.
have to hear that.
All right, Dave.
Well, I can tell you, Lou, that me and all the other Oboe fans in the world love Dancing Queen. So who
All
cares what you think?
Yes.
I care what I think.
Yeah, well, you do, but no one else does. Great job. Like I said, a bit of a shaky start, but I think she lifted up after that. So yeah, another great job. And as Darren says, yeah, just keep doing ABBA covers. You can't go wrong. Great song.
Bet 62, you guys rock. Great man cave vibe. No BS here. Tell it like it is. Nobody gets butthurt if you can't handle the heat. Get out of the kitchen. He gets us 110%. So we're not going to end on a ballad, as I will never do. Dave does that enough to me on Backtrack. So,
last time.
all right. First off, I have a special guest, the wife who likes to call herself the widow, because I spend all my time on this channel instead of in my real life, has a message.
So you better hope she doesn't turn into a black widow.
If that happens, you better report me. I don't want to be on camera. I just want to express my thanks, first and foremost, all of you on the panel, Darren excluded, because Darren has been a part of the family for many years. He was our best man at our wedding 3 years ago. So that tells you how close he's been. If you let this go to your head, I will kill you. Secondly, I have never felt a camaraderie like I do right now. Dave, Lou, you guys are like family, and I've never even met you in person, though someday I hope to. And as for all of you fans, and I know Rob will argue with me on that, for all of you fans, thank you. I am so humbled by your generosity and how kind you've been. This was a record-breaking night. I have been sitting in the background, listening and watching for weeks and months and years, and I am very humbled by your generosity. So thank you. I hope you all have a fantastic 2026.
Thank you,
All right.
Shannon.
All right, and she's getting all kinds of love in the comments, as I would expect. All right, yes, this night has been something I could have just never even imagined from us little idiots here. So with that, another heavily requested song. We are gonna rock it the F out to finish tonight. And those of you who had requests, just keep watching. Week after week, depending on the night, supposed to be Wednesdays, but you know, things happen. But I will always do my best to get the advertising up ahead of time. And I want to make sure I get the one that is really been requested tonight. And I think I have it right. God, you know, I'll say this. They don't do a good job labeling their videos because they put a lot of extra words in that really throw me off. That being the warning or the mission souls. I'm sorry. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Bear with me.
Preparation. That's Rob's middle name.
Well, I had everything
That was
prepared,
technology.
but all the requests have really
Mr.
thrown me
Speed.
into a shut up. Where is it?
That's what she said.
Feel like the
Good.
moment's lost now, don't you reckon?
All right.
Might as well finish on a ballad now, Rob.
There we go. Okay, now I got it. They need to stop putting their name and cover by and all this stuff in front of the song name. Here we are. We're going to end it with a bang.
I saw him dancing there by the record machine. I knew he must have been about 17. The beat was going strong, playing my favorite song. And I could tell it wouldn't be long till he was with me. Yeah, me. And I could tell it wouldn't be long when he was with me. Yeah, me. Singing I love rock and roll. So put another dime said, 'cause it's all the same. Say, can I take you home where we can be alone? Next we're moving on, he was with me, yeah, me. Next we're moving on, he was with me, yeah, me. Singing, I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll, so come and take your time and dance with me.
Okay, just trying to keep up with the comments. I forgot to pause it. Joan Jett, Lou.
Okay, two things. Number one, I got the song I Love Rocky Road running through my head by Weird Al. Number two, this song, I like this cover better than the original for one reason only. The pronouncing the word me correctly is like may and may. You know, it doesn't.
Okay. Little clarification, Lou. The original is not Joan Jett.
Well, who did it for her?
I don't know, some no-name dude.
Well,
it was actually a male singer.
I just know the Joan Jett version, and when she sang that song on the recording for the record, it always sounds like you say, you know, it was May with May, and these girls are saying me, and that's already a big plus point for them right there.
Sorry, that was for Gigi. Dave.
Oh dear. Just for information, this was the first song I ever played on Guitar Hero.
All right.
Do you know about that? You know what that game is?
I do know what it is. I never played it though.
It came out before Rock Band. Everyone goes on about Rock Band, but Guitar Hero was first. Yeah, I've always loved this song. And I like Joan Jett, even when she was in the Runaways. I know not everyone's a big Runaways fan here, but I thought they were pretty cool.
BS. Everything Dave said is erroneous. The Runaways were brutal. But you like this cover so far?
Yes, I do.
All right. So
And the Runaways.
Mrs. Rob is getting all kinds of love, unlike Rob, who gets so much hatred here. Darren.
Not here.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of people already put it in the comments, but the Arrows were the original artists. That version was done in 75. Joan Jett was the very first concert that I attended. I think I was 7, maybe 8 years old. Left that, you know, with basically my ears bleeding. I hadn't heard such loud music in my life. The opening band at that time was the Battle of the Band winner, Quiet Riot. So that was quite an amazing night. I think, you know, I'm gonna reiterate what I said on an earlier cover. I think they're just doing okay. I think this lacks the passion. The ow part is kind of weak. But again, they're still doing a good job. I'm not trying to crap all over the performance. I just don't think it's the best that we've seen them do. But let's finish it and maybe it will change.
Thank you, Jay Bake. That's absolutely fabulous. Yes. I noticed that too in the beginning. It was kind of droning through. But you know what? Once they get some real life experience in them and they learn what angst and irritation is, they'll get it, right? They can do it. They just don't have that, you know, that anger to like. What is that? Stop it. That is not real.
Well, it's not US. Let's figure out what denominate or what currency that's in.
It scared the crap out of me.
Is that a pula? Is that an African pula? That would be the equivalent of shit. $200.
That'd be the equivalent of shit.
You guys are.
Is that the Philippine peso? That might be the Filipino peso.
I don't know what it is. Danilo, you're awesome, whatever it is. I don't care if it's a nickel. Everybody who has been sticking with us, spreading the word, you guys are commenting hours before the videos even start. You are all the most amazing people on the planet. We are blessed to have the best people watching our channel. So we must be doing something right, even though I can't imagine what that would be. Let's finish it off because I'm at a loss for words. Here we go.
Say, can I take you home where we can be alone? Next we're moving on. He was with me, yeah, me. And we'll be moving on and singing that same old song, yeah, with me. Singing I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me.
Okay. Let's see here. Dudes, I've spent so much time watching a live reaction other than you brutally. I've never spent so much time watching a live reaction other than you brutally honest. That is absolutely awesome. What do we got here? Another YouTube member, absolutely fabulous YouTube member, Toons Brothers member. All right, I can't keep up anymore with the comments. You guys have been incredible. It's amazing. Truly making this fun for us is the comments. Forget about the donations. You guys, I have to hide the comments when I'm trying to get a point across because you guys just crack me up. It's amazing. Yes, I do know that it's lacking passion. It is this version. Here we go. We've got $1.99 for non-fungible. Absolutely awesome. You guys are all awesome. From what I'm seeing in the comments, it's an older, cover from them. They just seem to be going through the motions on this until the chorus. They're lacking that edge, that angst through the verses, but I'm sure now it would be better. But it's still a very respectable cover. Lou.
Two things. It's not fungible is the name. And the donation that freaks you out, you said fungible.
Don't fung yourself, Louis.
Okay. And the donation
do not do this at home. It screws with your speech. All right.
And the donation that freaked you out equivalent to $42.50.
It doesn't matter. $1, a nickel, a penny, even though we don't have.
I just let you know what the amount was, and even doing that is an awesome thing to do because I wouldn't donate a penny to us at all.
I wouldn't either.
But like
I'd pay for membership to us.
Like I said, they did the song well enough. They did lack something that I'm sure they could learn to get more aggressive with. And like I said, just because they pronounced the word "me" correctly, they get a plus.
All right. So Bob Skaggs, you guys are Kiss fans. What Kiss song would you like to see them cover? The first thing that comes to mind is to see if they could do Lick It Up correctly, since Kiss has completely forgotten how to do it since the studio session. Lou.
I want to hear him do No, No, No.
No one wants to see that, Lou.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
I think it'd be in their wheelhouse, something like Shandy. I think they'd do really well.
Of course you would, Mr. Ballard. Darren.
It's not a bad
I want to see them. I want to see if they can pull off the solo to Detroit Rock City. That's the one that
There you go. I hope they never do Rock and Roll All Night because I think every professional band, let alone startup band and bar band, has covered Rock and Roll All Night. It's the most overplayed Kiss song in history. So anything else I would be
How about
that and no.
Yeah, don't do
that
best.
one.
No.
I finally found my way.
No, God knows. Now you're picking out other crappers. All right. Let's see. How about do you guys want to do an encore?
Oh, I thought we just did.
I know.
Now that my bladder is empty, I can keep going all night. I mean,
Blue?
Just pick a heavy, energetic rocker.
Well, that ain't going to be what this is, man.
Oh. Well, if you want to play it, let's play
This
it.
is what I know Darren was looking forward to, and it's been requested.
Okay.
all right, let's hear it.
roll
Is
with
it Adele?
It's not a ballad, but it's not an upbeat song by any means. All right, so if you want to do one more,
Of course, we will run out if we keep doing this.
no, we won't. This is in my God Help Me folder for me personally.
I just want to
But-
see you suffer. That's all.
Yeah, everybody likes to see me suffer for. I don't know why. I'm such a swell guy.
Right.
All right, let's see. Let me make sure I pick the right one here because there's a lot in this God Help Me folder. Because it's a terrible song, that's why. All right. The wife's disagreeing with one of my selections in the God Help Me folder. It's not in the good stuff folder, that's for damn sure. What was the name of the damn song? See, I'm telling you, Mission Souls, you need to reach out to me in as far as how to better label your videos on YouTube.
Rolling. Is that the one? Is that the one you're gonna do?
What am I doing?
If it's the one I'm thinking of, is it rolling? Is that rolling in the deep?
See, the problem is they put 900 descriptive words in their titles before the actual song name or the band name. So I got to like highlight the damn thing and then try to read through all the stuff. You're only going to get this on Tunes Brothers. The sheer mismanagement and lack of preparedness only comes here. My God, all Friday. Who's texting me? It must be Gigi. You're driving me nuts, Gigi. Go ahead and talk amongst yourself because I know it's.
Can we just sit here and make fun of you for not being?
Yes, you can certainly do that.
Good. Yeah, I'm hoping this is a song just because I know how much you dislike this artist. I mean, your bias is unbelievable when it comes to some music. So,
here we go. God dang it.
Right.
I found it. And Darren is absolutely wrong. This artist is absolutely horrific, as is this song. But it's been requested, and Darren wants to hear it. So I apologize to anybody with musical taste, but here it comes.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and is bringing me out the dark. Finally, I
Public service announcement. Adele sucks. Here we go.
can see you crystal clear, and go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I'll leave with every piece of you, and don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and is bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside, and you played it to the beat.
Okay, Steve. I know the panelists are looking at each other like, Steve. Steve in the comments, Rob, let's get your wife's opinion. She just made it very well known. She hates this song. How anybody can find any joy in that whiny crap ass voice that is Adele. I don't give a crap how many octaves she can hit. She sounds like Chinese torture. There is not a worse sound, maybe a duet by her and Axl Rose. That's about as worse as you could get. Adele is the most horrific thing ever to come along under the female genre, but I yield to Lou.
I have heard a few Adele songs, and she's never had any energy in the songs I've heard. Is this cover totally different than the original?
No, it's every bit as brutal.
I think they're doing okay. All right. I don't think I mean, it's got energy, it's got punch. So I'm liking what I'm hearing. That's all I can say.
Apparently, they think I said something racial. If I did, I don't apologize. Adele is horrific. I never said anything about a race. I said she's probably the worst female singer to come out in the last 100 years, and gets praise for a voice that is literally suicide, inducing. Absolutely horrific. The band is knocking it out of the park because it's equally as horrific so far. Darren.
Now, the only reason why I wanted to hear this again is so it would torture you, because you need it. You need a little torture in your life.
Thank you.
Now, I do not dislike Adele as much as you do, but I would not commend much of her music at all. But I do think that this band is doing it, not only doing it better, but it's a listenable version of the song. So that's what I'm going to say to this point.
All right, Dave, let me guess. You think Adele is the greatest thing since sliced bread?
Would you kick me off the show if I did?
No, but I'd lose all respect for you.
No. Well, you don't have to lose respect because I'm not an Adele fan. So
thank you.
She is big over here, though. And I probably don't hate her quite as much as you do. I save that for Taylor Swift. But yeah, they're doing a decent job. I know the song, obviously. Yeah, that's all I can say.
That's all you can say. All right.
That's all I can say.
Well, let me just say someone predicted it very correctly, and they know me very well, saying there's no way Rob is going to let this be the final song of the night, and that is absolutely correct. But let's finish this turd as we can.
Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've had one on you and I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. Make me home down there as mine sure won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling
Okay, there we have it. Adele. A couple comments that remember, Rob, there are lots of people with different tastes in you and opinions. Yes, I get that. And you're all entitled to be incorrect. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you being wrong. Another one says, yet Rob was headbanging. I wouldn't say headbang. And I'm not saying musically it's bad. I'm saying vocally it's hideous. There's a difference. You can still have a good groove while having a singer who's shit in the bed. Dave.
Yeah, they did a good job with it, but like I said, like you, I'm not a fan of the song, so it's harder to get excited about a song you don't like because it's hard to take away the original. This is a bit like "Sweet Child of Mine" when we did it. You know, they did a great job of it, but I don't like the song. So yeah, but I can't knock what they did. They sounded great.
Yeah, I will say it was less irritating by this band. When you hear Adele's frog croaking voice on that song, that she gets just, raved for this spectacular voice, and it's the most whiny throat, gurgling. It's a terrible, terrible song.
Guzzling bitch.
There you go. Lou.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna have to take a listen to the Adele version to hear how different it is. But
The same.
I think the girl singing in this video was doing okay. Was her vocal okay? The girl in the video?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I don't want people getting confused and think you were knocking her voice.
No. I'm solely, this is Adele in my head, and I can't get it.
It's making it sound like you're knocking the poor kid. Now, I gotta say, when Rob gets drunk, that he has an ability to read misspelled words with the proper intention. Because the person did not ask, let's get your wife's opinion. He wrote, let's get your wife's option, is what he wrote.
Well, I was just correcting him because option clearly wasn't the right word.
Yeah, you knew what it was.
So you claim when I get drunk, which I'm not. I'm buzzed.
Okay.
But I see words that are spelled wrong correctly.
And
so
you know what they mean with their intention.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. But now I can say this. Like I said, I don't know Adele like you people do, but after hearing this song, Adele is 100 times better, maybe 1,000 times better than Ariana Grande. Okay, I was hoping not to have to bring that up, but at least now I can hear one song that Adele has that's got some freaking substance to it, even if you don't like the way her voice is. I'm done.
All right. And those requesting a whole lot of love, we have done that. Darren.
I do like the way that this song is layered. I mean, at the start of it, you start off with just the palm muted guitar, you bring in the drums, then the bass. I like the way that the song builds. I like they did every little aspect of this song correctly with the backing vocals. The instrumentation was outstanding. Sheena does a good job. I mean, she sings it much better than Adele does. So again, I would give their version a thumbs up.
All right. I don't know how about you guys are going to feel about this, but we're going to end on a high note one way or the other. So we're going to rock it up with one of my favorite songs by a band that sold out many, many years ago. Here we go.
This ain't a song for the broken hearted, for silent prayer, for faith departed. And I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice.
Okay, this is my life. It is our podcast. It is your podcast. And this is how we're going to end it. Win, lose, or draw. So here we go. Bon Jovi, their last-ditch effort to have any kind of credibility towards their earlier days. For some reason, he must have succumbed to pressure through all his folk and country music, and wrote a song that rocked out like it could have been on Slippery When Wet or New Jersey. Down Under, Dave.
Totally agree with you. I think Bon Jovi back in their early days were just a great band, and I was thinking I'd be a fan for, till now, but yeah, they lost me along the way as well. Girls doing a fantastic job, and
All right.
Well,
DVD HR.
it's not a mystery. DVD HR1. It's Motley Crue.
I was going to say I'll fill in
Vince
the blank.
Neil, Motley Crue. That's the one that I just.
Rob hates Adele. Lou hates Ariana. Dave hates Taylor Swift. He's not alone in that.
No.
Darren is still a mystery. No, you could pencil in Vince Neil.
Yes.
For Darren. Okay, Darren. It's my life.
Now I'm gonna. Okay, so the original song isn't bad. Yes, I think
you're gonna knock the talk box again, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock Bon Jovi. I don't think this was good enough to be on Slippery When Wet. I think they made a last ditch effort to reclaim some of that. But I mean, and the original is a good song, but I don't think it's good enough to be on Slippery. And I think, this is the best you're going to hear this song because John Bon Jovi fired his vocal cords a couple of years ago and he couldn't hit any of these notes anymore. But they're doing a knockout job on this song. Absolutely.
Thank you, Dave. Somebody just said they did a Carrie Underwood cover. That I can guarantee you will go directly into my God Help Me folder if that is true. Louis.
I have my volume cranked up really loud. They are really rocking this song, I think, much harder than I've heard the Bon Jovi version. But then again, maybe I need to crank that up too to make a fairer comparison. And this is a good song to end the show with. And I just want to say this. Why am I getting double voice?
I don't know.
Would you like the sound of your own voice?
When your plugs fall out, I mean, the echo could be kind of dangerous.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to reiterate, as like I did at the start of the show, I think it turned out to be a good idea to wait for tonight to do this show because I don't think we would have got anywhere. When I'd say we would have gotten less turnout than tonight because tonight opened up a lot of people's time to join us and everything.
So you're hearing two voices and you're also hearing yourself from about an hour and 45 minutes.
Actually, almost 3 hours.
Yeah. All right. Yes. And I don't care. Anybody can like Bon Jovi. They don't have to like Bon Jovi. Personally, my view is this is one of their best songs they ever did. It gave me very, very high hopes that he had pulled his head out of his keister and decided to go back. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Talk box or no talk box. Obviously, talk box makes it cooler, but they're expensive. And as Don Music pointed out, not the most user-friendly object. So I can see why they're not using it, but they're doing a killer job so far. So let's finish it off. End the night.
Yeah, this is for wars that stood their ground. Tommy and Gina never back down. Tomorrow's getting harder, make no mistake. Lucky, gotta make your own breaks. It's my life, it's now or never.
Okay, Darren, I'll give you a second to yourself.
What was that?
You had mentioned that there's no mention of Frankie or Gina to be a
Tommy or Gina, right?
Tommy or Gina, yeah.
Yeah,
Frankie's
I mean, somebody said that this was supposed to be a sequel.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying, but the whole Frankie and everything they're doing with this, I always kind of thought of this like as a not necessarily a sequel, but here's in the vein of Live On a
Frankie is a nod to Frank Sinatra, who did the song "My."
Or is it a nod to Frankie from Kiss's "Hide Your Heart"?
Probably not.
No.
I mean, wasn't that Tito? Tito was the king of the streets. So
yeah, but Frankie was the guy who wasn't the king of the streets. He was the
all right.
yeah. All right.
So again, it's a great song to end on. It's it is high energy. It is a rocker. I still don't think it would have been good enough for what was all on Slippery When Wet, but they did a smash up job. So I can't take anything away from what their performance was all the way around. Great job.
Oh my God, Hearthman, God Help Me folder is waiting if Oh Mickey, You're So Fine is covered by this band.
Next Monday.
All right,
Sunday
Dave.
night for you. Yeah, I think they did a bang up job. And I just want to say to everyone, I couldn't think of a better way for Tunes Brothers to bring in 2026 than tonight. So yeah, thanks to everyone for watching, and hope you'll join us again when we do it next Wednesday.
All right, Lewis, you got some negativity to send us out on here?
Yeah. No.
Go get some ketchup for your eggs in the morning.
I don't like green eggs and ham.
Not for this song. No negativity at all. I think that, like I said, I think these kids knocked it out of the park. They did a great job. I had it blasting loud to get the full effect. There's nothing else that I could add except now I want to see if they do the song Mickey and not listen to it, but just wait for it for next week.
Bite your tongue, Louis. Norway and Scotland and all kinds of people are chiming. Brazil, Italy, people are still chiming in.
I love that song Mickey by Tony Basil.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you would.
Okay. Well, in case you didn't know, Sammy Hagar actually wrote that song. For those who get Tunes Brothers inside jokes. For those of you who don't, I encourage you to watch all Tunes Brothers programming, and if adult language is not your thing, just sit there and say beep every time Lou talks. And
just mute Louis, you'll be right.
Yeah. All right. This has been absolutely, again, record-breaking for us, for our little channel. We appreciate everyone out there. And for those of you in the TWA, blame the ladies, because we are chomping at the bit to bring back Warning Shots, the Warning's own show. As soon as we get some stuff that we can talk about, it will be back. Mondog says, I miss the F word. Well, tune in Tuesdays. You will hear plenty of the F words to the tune that you could make a drinking game out of it. And everybody who didn't get their requests in tonight, there's always next week. So until next time, everybody, thanks for watching.